It's not a choice between suicide and living.
New York may be 1 week away from a vote to let terminally ill people choose when they die. Now, we explained the proposed bill in our broadcasts at 4 and 5. It's called Medical Aid in Dying. New York is one of 19 states considering. 10 states have already have it. Supporters say it's compassionate, but opponents say it's an immoral, slippery slope. So let's go to Chief Investigative Reporter Berkeley Breen, who talked to a family member who lived it.
I came here to the banks of the Genesee River right next to the U of R campus because this is where I met a staff member at the U of R who's been through this situation personally when her brother was diagnosed with terminal cancer.
Rachel Remmel's brother Ethan was a father of two, a professor at Washington State, and a Red Sox fan. He came home from this family vacation in Mexico with a stomachache. It turned out to be stage 4 colon cancer. He was 40 years old.
So young.
Yeah, and that was really hard. You know, he very much wanted to live.
Ethan's cancer spread to his bones, which caused severe pain.
He got to a point where he couldn't even cuddle his young kids.
It was 2010, and at the time, Washington was one of 2 states with a medical aid in dying law. Ethan had a terminal illness. He was an adult, he was mentally competent, and he had 6 months to live. So he qualified, and he chose to take the pills that stopped his heart. This is a screenshot of Rachel's video call with Ethan about an hour before he died.
It's not a choice between suicide and living. It's not suicide. They're going to die. It's just a choice over the manner of death.
Since that day, Rachel has advocated for the same law in New York. It's come up 11 times without a vote. But today, the New York Post reports the Assembly Speaker says the bill has the votes to pass, maybe as soon as next week.
I think it needs to pass this year. We've got 6 terminally ill individuals that are counting on the legislature to take action this year to stop the suffering.
At a time in New York when our vulnerable populations, our disabled communities are at risk because of other things going on here, I think it's very dangerous.
The governor hasn't taken a public stance on this issue, but we got this statement from her office, and it reads, Governor Hochul will review the legislation if it passes both houses of the legislature. On the banks of the Genesee River, near the U of R, Berkeley Breen, News 10, NBC.
Now, Ethan Rimmel did a blog that documented the end of his life. His last post was 2 days before he died. He titled it Farewell. We'll link the blog in the body of this story on our website, WHEC.com, and we'll keep tracking the bill in the legislature.